Have you ever stopped for a moment and asked yourself a very important question? Why do some people seem to earn money even when they are not actively working every second of the day? Why do some people wake up in the morning, check their phone, and already see that money has been made while they were sleeping? And on the other side, why do most people work all day, follow strict routines, do everything right, yet still struggle financially? The truth is simple. The difference is not education, it is not luck, it is not even hard work alone. The real difference is understanding something most people ignore their entire life: passive income. Now listen carefully, because this concept can completely change the way you think about money. Passive income means earning money in a way where your time is not directly tied to your income every second. It means you do the work once, and it continues to generate income again and again in the future. You are no longer exchanging hours for money every single time. Instead, you are building something that works for you. Let me make this even simpler. Think about planting a tree. At the beginning, you don't get anything. You dig the soil, you plant the seed, you water it every day, you protect it from heat and storms. And in that early stage, it looks like nothing is happening. You may even feel like it is a waste of time. But you still continue because you know something important. Growth takes time. Now, after some months or years, something amazing happens. That small seed becomes a tree, and that tree starts giving you fruit, not just once, but again and again, without you planting it again, without you starting from zero every time. That is exactly how passive income works in real life. You build something once, you put effort in the beginning, and later it starts working for you continuously. But here's where most people get stuck. Most people hear about passive income and think it is some kind of shortcut to get rich quickly. They think it is easy money. They think they will start today and earn tomorrow, but that is not reality. And this misunderstanding is the reason why most people fail before they even start. Passive income is not fast, it's not instant, it is not magic. It is a process, a long-term process of building something valuable that people want or need. And like any real process, it requires patience. The beginning stage is always the hardest, because at first there is no reward, no results, no attention, no income. You might create content and get 0 views. You might upload videos and nobody watches. You might try something online and see nothing happening for weeks. And this is the moment where most people stop. They start thinking, this is not working. I should try something else. This is a waste of time. And so they quit. But successful people think differently. They don't focus on immediate results. They focus on consistency. They understand something very powerful. Just because you cannot see results immediately does not mean progress is not happening. Progress is often silent. It builds behind the scenes, and when it finally shows up, it looks like overnight success. But in reality, it was years of invisible effort. So if you are serious about building passive income online, the first thing you need is not money. It is not tools. It is not even a perfect idea. The first thing you need is mindset. You need to accept that the beginning will be slow. You need to accept that results will not come instantly. You need to accept that consistency matters more than motivation, because motivation comes and goes. But consistency builds results, and results build confidence, and confidence keeps you going. Now let's be very honest. If passive income was easy, everyone would already be doing it. Everyone would be free. Everyone would be financially stable. But the reality is different. Only a small percentage of people actually stay consistent long enough to see results, and that is where the opportunity exists. Because when most people quit early, the people who continue eventually win, not because they are smarter, but because they didn't stop. So before you think about strategies, platforms, or methods, you must first understand this foundation. Passive income is built, not wished for. It is created step by step, and every step matters, even the small ones, even the slow ones. Because those small steps are what eventually create freedom, and if you can stay with the process long enough, your future can look completely different from your present. Now that you understand what passive income is and why mindset matters, let's talk about something very important. Why do most people fail when they try to build passive income online? Because the idea sounds simple, but the execution is where everything breaks. Most people start with excitement. They watch motivational videos. They see success stories. They imagine freedom, money, and an easy life. And they think, I will also start something online and change my life. But after a few days or a few weeks, everything changes, the excitement disappears, the results are not coming, and reality starts to hit. No views, no sales, no followers, no income. And this is the exact point where most people make their first big mistake. They assume it is not working. But the truth is, it has just started. Online income does not fail quickly. People quit quickly. That is the real difference. Let's be honest. When you start something new online, nobody knows you. No audience, no trust, no attention. You are starting from zero. And starting from zero is uncomfortable because you put effort, but you don't see rewards immediately. And in today's world, people are trained for fast results, fast food, fast entertainment, fast approval. So when something takes time, people lose patience. And that is where failure begins, not because the method is wrong, but because patience is missing. Now let's talk about another important truth. Most people choose the wrong expectations. They think, if I upload 10 videos, I should start earning. If I post for 1 week, I should get results. If I try something for a few days, I should see success. But online income does not work like that. It works like building a real business, not like a lottery. Let's break down the reality. When you start any passive income method online, the first phase is learning. You don't earn much here. The second phase is experimenting. You try different content, ideas, or products. Still very little result. The third phase is improvement. You understand what works and what doesn't, and only after that. Growth starts, slowly, then faster, then it compounds. But most people never reach phase 3. They stop in phase 1 or 2 because they think early struggle means failure. But in reality, early struggle is normal. It is part of the process. Now let's talk about another reason people fail. They compare their beginning with someone else's middle. They see successful YouTubers. They see people earning online. They see creators with thousands of views. But they forget something important. Those people also started with zero. They also had no audience. They also uploaded videos nobody watched. But the difference is, they continued. When no one supported them, they continued. When results were slow, they continued. When they felt like quitting, they continued. And that consistency created success. Now let's talk about a very real truth in online income. It is not about talent. It is not about being perfect. It is about showing up repeatedly. Even when results are not visible, even when motivation is gone, even when doubt appears. Because doubt will come. That is normal. Every creator, every entrepreneur, every successful person has gone through it. At some point, they all asked, "Is this even worth it?" But they didn't stop there. They kept going. And that is where the difference is created. Now, here is something you must understand clearly. The internet rewards consistency, not perfection, not ideas, not luck, consistency. If you upload one video today and another tomorrow and continue for months, the algorithm starts noticing you, people start noticing you, and slowly opportunities begin to appear. But if you stop after a few attempts, nothing builds, nothing grows, nothing compounds. Now let's be very practical. Most beginners make these mistakes. They jump from one idea to another. They start YouTube today, affiliate marketing tomorrow, freelancing next week. They never stick long enough to see results. They expect fast money, they quit too early, and they underestimate how long real growth takes. But here's the truth successful people understand. Online income is simple, but not easy. Simple because anyone can start. Not easy because most people cannot stay consistent. So the real question is not, can I start passive income online? The real question is, can I stay long enough for it to work? Because time is the real filter. It removes those who are not serious and rewards those who don't quit. So if you are struggling right now, if you feel like nothing is happening, if you are questioning your effort, remember this: you are still in the building phase, not the failure phase. And everything you do now is either building your future or delaying it. The choice is always yours.